grab a block and keep it beside you. Come forward like this to your hands and knees and interlace your hands. Close your eyes. Relax into your breath. Let's come into the spine. Inhale, drop your belly and look forward and up as much as you can. And on an exhale, lift your belly and round. Again, inhale, flowing forward, gazing up. Exhale, round more deeply. Continue flowing like this with each inhale, arching. With each exhale, rounding your back, pushing down through your wrists and elbows. Lose count of your breath. And just feel your spine. Finding a current at the center of your breath that you can circulate through your body as a vibration of your higher self. Get even more deeply into this circulation. Let's do 3 more. Lifting your bridge higher on each exhale, arching your spine more fully with each inhale. On your next inhale, separate your hands. Press down through your hands. Come on up, hands and knees. Slide your knees to the left, feet to the left. And we're going to sit down inside your feet so that you end up with your feet next to your left hip. On an inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And on an exhale, twist to your right. Bring the left hand outside the right knee. Gazing over your shoulder, take an extra breath. Lift your lungs. Inhale, circle back, forward, arms to the sky. Exhale, bring your left hand outside your left hip and start to crawl your fingertips away. Pressing down through your left fingers, breathe up your right side. Inhale, come back up, both arms to the sky. Exhale, place your hands behind you, lean back, shoot your feet forward, and place some hips width apart with the knees bent. Inhale, lift up through your hips. Take an extra breath here. If the head can comfortably rest on your shoulders, let it go back. Breathe wide into your chest. Lift each hip a little higher. Keep them both high. One more inhale. Exhale, let your hips come down slowly. Lean to your left. Swoop your feet outside your right hip. From here, inhale, reach your arms to the sky. And we'll twist to the left on an exhale. With your right hand outside the left knee, channel your breath up from the hips, up through your lungs. And on an exhale, twist more deeply. Inhale, arms to the sky. And side bending, take your right hand out to the right and crawl your fingertips away. Pressing down through the fingers, breathe from your left hip up. Feel each rib up your left side, all the way up and shoot out through your fingertips. On an exhale, release your hands down back behind you to the fingertips. Lean back, swoop your feet forward, bring your feet together like this. Lean forward and widen your hips. Use your hands. With your hands on your ankles, inhale, look up to the sky. And we're going to slowly move forward with an arch in the spine. It doesn't have to be so deep. Bring your hands down a little wider than your mat. And then sway a little side to side, starting slow. Imagine that your hips are securely connected to the earth and your spine is just moving with the breeze. Push off your fingertips, come up. Lean back with your hands behind you. This time, cross your shins, putting your left ankle in front. Take a big breath in through the chest again, and we'll come forward again with the hands. Keeping the feeling of an arch through the spine, start to sway. Next time you sway to the right, sway more deeply to the right and extend your arms out, coming up onto the fingertips. Linger here for a breath, breathing into your left side. Releasing each exhale down through your spine, from your hips back into the earth. Inhale, walk to the other side. Line your heart up over your left knee. Reach out a little more through your fingers and try to grow into this new hand placement a little further from your body. Inhale, walk back to center. Bring your feet in close, rock over your feet to hands and knees. From hands and knees, slide your knees back. We're gonna lay all the way down onto your belly. From there, prop up on your elbows. Tops of the feet flat, take a big breath in. Stand tall as you can through the crown of the head. Widening the breath from the base of your heart, up through your shoulders, up through your crown. On an exhale, slide your elbows out a little further, slide the hands back under the elbows, and let's do Cobra pose. Hands pressed down, lift up through the chest. And on an exhale, sliding back into child's pose through hands and knees. Rest your forehead, settle your weight by moving a little more side to side. Inhale, roll up to seated, right where you are, or seated on your block. Lift your shoulders up to the ears. Take an extra sip of breath in. 2 more extra sips if they'll fit. Touching your ears with your shoulders. Hold it in. And big open mouth exhale. Let your shoulders ride down your back. Nice. Hands back behind you, up on your fingertips. Separate your knees about as wide as your mat. And let's lift up through the hips. Press down through your feet, your shins, letting your head go back. And from here, sweep up a little more through the side ribs and get a gentle side to side. Feeling your shoulders individually. On the next exhale, bring your hips back down. Slide your thighs together. Walk your hands back a little more. And staying up on the fingertips, bend your elbows. We're going to squeeze the thighs together and rock slowly up to stretch the tops of the feet. From here, keep pressing down through your fingers. And with your elbows bending, lift up through the front of the heart, looking up towards the sky. On an exhale, let your knees slowly separate and come back down mat's width apart. Press down through your fingers one more time, lift up through your hips. And exhale all the way back to child's pose. Hips come down, arms slide forward, rest your forehead down. Pressing down through your hands, inhale, come up, hands and knees. Slide your knees to the left, feet to the left, and we'll be sitting down again inside your feet. Both feet to the left hip, by the left hip. Reach your arms up to the sky. And on an exhale, twist to the right. Lean back. Take an extra breath to rotate fully. Inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. This time with your left hand, grab your right wrist. And as if the only direction that matters is straight up, lift up as high as you can. Good. With this much space, exhale, lean to the left. Inhale, come back up, arms up. Exhale, hands behind you. Lean back. Sweep your feet forward, feet hips width apart. Inhale, lift up through your hips. Head goes back. Take one more big breath, lifting up through the chest. Exhale, let your hips come down. Feet outside your right hip. So tuck them together, outside to the right. Reach your arms up to the sky. Let's do the other side, starting with a twist. Exhale, right hand goes to the outside of the left thigh. Deep inhale, lengthen more. Try to lean back and up. From the tops of the ears, lean up through the crown of the head, just lengthening. Inhale, reach up again. Finding center with your right hand, grab your left wrist and go straight up from your hips, up as high as you can. With that, exhale to the right. Inhale, back up. Exhale, hands behind you, lean back. Sweep your feet forward again. Stretch them out. And then place your left ankle over the right knee. Slide it in. Go until you feel a stretch in your left hip. So that'll be different for all of us. Create an arch through your spine as much as you can. And with that arch, start slowly going side to side. So we're just going into the range of motion at the hip joint. See if you can increase the side to side sway. And finding center, walk your right foot, heel toe, heel toe, heel toe, all the way over to the left until you can come down onto the outside of your shin. Or if you want, you can put a block underneath your knee. Move your hips back with your hands and inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. Exhale, right elbow crosses over the left. Cross as deeply as you can all the way up to the biceps and then wrap your arms again so that your hands connect. Palms pressing into each other. Take a big inhale, lift your elbows to eye level. And on an exhale, round in. Bring your elbows down and in towards your navel, chin down. And several of these. Inhale, gazing up. And exhale, curling in. Lose track, just be in the flow of this, getting information from your shoulders, from your spine. Can we move in a way so that that information can be clearly heard? Can we move in a way that that information our body's giving us will be taken to heart? Next time you go up, unravel your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, hands behind you, lean back. Release your legs forward, and we'll do the other side. So you can shake out your legs for a sec. And then right ankle over your left knee. Slide your left foot in until you feel the beginning of a stretch for your right hip. And then if you want to, you can go a little bit closer with your hips. Take a big breath in, lift up through the chest. And just the legs move here. So start to sway as if your legs are like windshield wipers and they're going back and forth. Explore the range of side to side. Make it feel good. Try to get it into a sweet spot. Walk your left foot to the right now, all the way across until you can come down onto the outside of your left shin. Lean side to side, and once again, widen your sit bones with your hands. Inhale, lift up, reach your arms up. And exhale, left elbow over the right. Move the cross up your arms as much as you can and cross your wrists to hands together. Take a big breath in, elbows lift. And on an exhale, come down and flow. Inhaling full arch through your spine and exhaling fully round. Feel the range of motion going fully through your spine, but also feel what the movement represents to you, kind of like a letting go, a chance to stir up anything that has been feeling stagnant or tight or heavy. The next time you come up, inhale, unravel your arms all the way up to the sky. And exhale, bring your hands back behind you, lean back through the spine, releasing your legs forward. Cross your ankles and once again, rock forward over your feet. Let's come back to the beginning, bring your elbows down, hands in prayer this time. Slide your knees back more, bring your forehead down to the ground so that the arms are straight. Really push back through your hips, hips right over the knees. With your forehead on the ground, bend your elbows, bring your prayer toward the back of the neck. Now we're going to move from here. So keep squeezing your prayer in towards your shoulders, and on an inhale, lift up through your bridge, lifting the ribs, rounding your spine, look in towards your belly. On an exhale, let your whole upper body soften down as if your heart could kiss the ground. And let's do several more like this. Inhaling, rounding. Tuck your tailbone and head under and towards each other. And exhaling, lengthening, release. 3 more of these. If you want in the last one, you can do it with your head off the ground to get a little bit more range of motion through the shoulders and upper back. Extend your hands forward again. Walk your hands in. Come on up, hands and knees. And on an exhale, we'll be returning down onto the belly. So hips come down, prop yourself up, elbows underneath your shoulders. And from there, standing tall into your hands, wrists, and elbows, lift up through the center of your spine, gaze up. Visualize the breath as a triangle from the bottom at the base of the heart that is going up and wide. As up and wide and as far in these directions as you can imagine. Slide your elbows out, lower down. You can bring your forehead to the ground if you want. And with your hands under the elbows, we'll do Cobra Pose one more time. Hands pressed down, lift up. And on an exhale, move your hips back to Child's Pose. From here, rolling up to seated, cross your ankles, rock back, shoot your legs forward. Grab a comfortable seat. If you want, you can sit up on a block. Put your shins across, knees wider than the hips. Close your eyes for a moment. This next practice is going to get into our voices. So, to practice just the movement first, on an inhale, reach your arms up to the sky. And on an exhale, we're gonna strike the sides of the ribs with the elbows and make fists at the same time, exhaling through the nose. So it looks like this. Try one with me. Good, let's do another. And another. And another. Okay, arms up. Take a big breath in, keep your arms here. Open mouth, exhale. The movement is perfect. Instead of exhaling through the nose, we're gonna be exhaling with a sharp ha out through the mouth. So just listen to me do it once. It sounds like this. Ha! Let's do it together. Arms up. And just one, exhale. Ha! Good, arms up. Take a big breath in. And then we're gonna do it rhythmically for a minute. So let's see if we can do it. Join in with me when you're ready. Sounds like this. Ha! Ha! ha. Good, keep going. Let your inhale slide in between each chant. Get loud. You're shaking everything up from your voice all the way out. Good, if you're laughing or feeling funny, even better. Let's keep going. Ha, 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 ha. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everyone reach your arms up. Keep your arms up. Arms stay straight up. Take a big breath in. Open your mouth. Exhale softly through your mouth. Keep your arms up. Arms stay up. We're going to do one-handed clap. So take your fingers and now strike them against your palms. Little flutter claps. Flap, flap, flap your fingers into your palms as loud as you can. Big applause. Get it going, really active. We want to be feeling exactly what muscles are creating this movement. Good, keep going. We want to feel the fingers, feeling the little muscles from your elbows to your wrists to your fingers, getting the energy flowing all the way out there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On an exhale, shake your hands, keep your arms up. Shake out the wrists. Slowly let your elbows come down, shoulder height. Shake your elbows, shake your shoulders, shake your torso. Shake from your core all the way out so that every layer of you is shaking. And as if there was any doubt, I want you to repeat after me. I can do this.
I can do this.
I can do this.
I can do this.
Shake more. I can do this. I can do this. Shake more. I can do this. I can do this. Good. Inhale, reach your arms back up to the sky one more time. Make a triangle overhead. Your thumbs come together. Your index fingers come together as the top of the triangle. Bring it down. Place the tips of your thumbs across the bridge of your nose so that there is a triangle circling your forehead. Big breath in. And we're going to fold at the torso so you can come down and plug your forehead into the earth as it rests on a block. Or if there's space, you can fold all the way forward and connect. Feel what we created. Feel the pulse that in any place in your body that is a little bit more free, a little more loose and ready than it was before.